It is truly a significant opportunity for us to come before you to talk about current status and in reference to where we are, also implications for planning moving forward. I would like to provide a pretty concise yet complete, although brief, synopsis so that it gives us the details in terms of what are the opportunities for improvement, what are the implications around that, as well as what are the positives that we experience throughout the whole process. So I will begin with the accreditation benchmark piece, which you have before you. Of course, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because this gives all involved a quick picture, a quick view of expectations at the state level as far as benchmarking. Elementary grades 3, of course, is an accountable grade as well as grade 4 and 5. Middle school grades 6 through 8. Also high school grades 9 through 12. You see a 2-year view of the benchmarks. Again, these are the benchmark expectations from the state in terms of the percentage of students that would be anticipated to meet and or exceed standards. In red, you will see that certain figures are circled. That is to draw your attention to any changes in benchmarks from the previous year to this year. So if that was ramped up at all, the circles would indicate and reflect that. The areas that are highlighted in yellow are reflective of the areas in which the curriculum standards changed, and that process stems back to 2009 in the beginning, then moving to 2010 at the point in which the State Department of Education had begun its work to modify standards, change the rigor of the curriculum, and also modify the rigor in the assessments. And at that point, the state provided opportunity and training for all of the divisions in Virginia to prepare over a 2.5 to 3 year period of time. But again, the highlighted areas in yellow, being English and science, would reflect those updated and more rigorous assessments reflecting the change in the curriculum. I would also mention to you that English is inclusive of several areas, pretty much lumped into one, but English is inclusive of writing, reading, and also language. So, also graduation complex index, the benchmark expectation from the state is 85%, and you see that listed as well. To capsule this, I would like to give you a view from the system level. We will break it down into 3 quick, succinct categories, being elementary, middle, and high school. Before you, you see pass rates for our school's division in reference to a 2-year view. You see the subjects across the bottom. You see the color-coded bars reflecting 2011 compared to 2012-13. In red, the red reflects the new and more rigorous adoption in terms of changing curriculum and also the change in the assessment as well as technology and enhancement versions that were before all school divisions for the first time this year. You see where we are with history over a 2-year period of time. You see where we are with mathematics, which shows a slight increase for us at this point. You also see across 3 areas, the newly adopted areas, that we show sharp declines in those areas compared to where we were in reference to those new standards. If we move forward, the same concept applies in reference to middle. If you take a moment to do a quick view of that in the same way that we did elementary, you see where we are with history. You see also somewhat of an increase in mathematics, but again, consistent with the previous slide, you see the dips in reference to reading, writing, and science, which reflect the new standards and the more rigorous assessment.
Okay. I see
Yes.
the increase in math. What do you have something that attributes to that, or was it just more rigorous instruction in
Well,
math?
we feel as if what the group needs to recall is that the adjustment in the curriculum for mathematics, it began in the year of 2009. The first new and accountable adjustment as far as rigor and changes really took place the year prior, not 2012-13, but in 2011-12.
Okay.
And so the system experienced dips
Okay.
during that point.
Okay.
This is the second year
Okay.
of the new and more rigorous assessment,
Okay.
meaning, more alignment,
Okay.
more focus, and more readiness with what that subject area
Instructors
now
had-
really
The
assesses.
teachers had a better opportunity to prepare themselves and the students in the
This is
area
the
of
second
math.
year.
And this is okay.
Yes, absolutely. It's the second year, so we feel that our people that are really the decision makers and make it happen in the classroom knew a lot more about the necessities here, thus the improvement that we see.
So the same pattern should happen
Next
with
year.
science and reading and writing.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Thank you. Okay.
Sure. Okay, and again, the same concept in reference to the dips with reading, writing, and science with the new standards. We move forward to the last view, the high school view, using the same concept. You see where we are with history as well as mathematics, and you also see a similar concept with the decline across the newly tested areas, the modification of the curriculum related to reading, writing, science, of course, new standards. So same concept there. So it gives you a picture in terms of a graphic representation of where we are as a school system, elementary, middle, and high school level related to SOL.